Two mates on a mic, talking footy every week. West Coast Eagles pride, it's the knowledge that we speak. 30 years of passion, bleeding blue and gold. Winging, it's the game, people love the stories told. Winging it, we never holding back. Talking footy facts, riding every Eagles track. Fans since the start, shouting loud and clear. Winging it together, grab a beer.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, winging it. I mean, if it's the first time joining us, just give us a comment. Say, how good is that intro song? Because I love it. I reckon it's awesome.
It perfectly encompasses what our show is about. It's two mates who love our Eagles, who love our footy, and grab a beer.
That's right. We still love our footy. Do we still love our footy?
We're
3 rounds in.
We're in
Season 25.
A little undecided. Cheers, dog. Oh, it's
Cheers.
A bit new setup. We have a new setup in the studio.
Look,
it's a bit
every week's going to be a new setup.
until we perfect it.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Today's drink though, Miller Draft. Miller Draft.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's
Actually, it's better than I thought because we drank it a couple of weeks back and I thought it was going to be terrible, but it's okay.
does the job. It's a beer while we chat about footy, doggo.
That's right. And how manly can we be when we do that? You know what I'm saying?
And there's a lot of footy to talk about.
Holy shit! The last 48 hours, guys. It is.
It's all happening, isn't it?
There's a lot happening, and the best thing about this is that, you come over, we jump into Retro Stadium. We don't talk at all about what's been happening, so we don't even have a rundown of what we're going to do. We can't have a rundown.
We kind of have a rundown, which is the footy, but there's no script. There's no.
That's right. We don't know what we're going to talk about. Who knows what?
We have our little segments that we cover, but that's as far as the script goes.
That's right.
The rest of it is.
And I guess the question is, where do we start? Where do we start with all this shit coming out today? And
well, look, let's start with what came out today. Then, obviously,
all right.
We'll start with what came out today. So yeah, obviously, those that haven't heard, the whole Oscar Allen shenanigans going on. Sammy Mitchell's flown over for a bit of a holiday, as he says, a holiday. He did that last year when he
wasn't even here for 24 hours. Apparently,
yeah,
that's not a holiday. That's bullshit. That's called business, right there.
Business. He did a holiday last year when he came to visit Barras as well, and look what happened there. So, there's lots of talk. I think it was said pretty well on the actual AFL website. Oh, it wasn't AFL website. It was the footy talk, like one of the shows.
Yep.
On whatever night it was, and they said, players, entertain ideas and all that sort of stuff, but send your manager to do that, or send do it like you've just been smashed in a derby where you're a co-captain, we're 0-3, you had 4 touches on the weekend without a goal, and
literally they went out after the derby, like
supposedly
they met up after the fucking derby, like holy shit.
Suppose that's what I said, and they turned around and said, that guy, Alan's got to walk into the club today, and face his teammates, hey guys, I'm the captain, had my 4 touches, but I was caught up with Sammy Mitchell and whatnot. Yeah, fucking
talking about my future, guys.
It's not a good look.
And is that is that just how we live nowadays in the AFL landscape? Is that what they do all the time? Maybe it is. Maybe we just don't hear about it as much as.
Well, let's not forget we've also met with Chad Warner.
That's right. Yeah.
So
we've actually met him. Our management and shit like that have met him
when he was over here for the Dockers game.
Well,
supposedly,
man,
that's what I heard.
There you go. I mean, it must happen all the time.
And I'm sure it's not just our clubs. I'm sure many other clubs do it. But I'm sure other people do it. But it's the timing of the thing that's got people a bit riled up. Notice bugger all disposals, no goals. Yes, he had to be thrown back because of the McGovern injury and all that. But you're a co-captain of the club, and if you're going or staying, whatever. But if you are entertaining the idea of going, and every player has every right to do that, it's their future, it's their job, they can do whatever they want. But if you're going to do that, I don't think you should be captain. I really don't.
Well, that's the thing, man. Like, there's a lot of young guys will be looking up to him, trying to invest in what he says for a game. You know,
Yeah,
they've got to amp them
put our
up.
heart into it. Yeah, give it all you've got. And it's like,
They're
you give me
thinking-
all you got.
That's right. They're thinking, well, hang on, fuck, you're leaving at the end of this season. Why do I give a shit? Like, that's how you got to look at it, right? Like, why would you give a shit about your captain who seems, or he's pretending to be invested? Yeah, so that's really rough, man. I think he fucked up. I don't think it was never supposed to get out. So I guess my question is, how did it get out? Like, how did he fuck it up so badly? The meeting with Mitchell, and how does that even get out? Like, surely they've made some, precautionary measures to make it a secret meeting. But
you think if it was something like that, Mitchell would have just flown in. You go and visit him at Alan's
his
house or something like
house,
that.
yeah.
But they've probably not done that. They've probably just gone down to your local coffee club.
someone sees him and
Grab
go, what the fuck?
coffee. Someone says, well, why the fuck's Mitchell here? And what's Alan doing with it?
It's weird how it gets out.
Yeah.
I'd love to know how that happened,
100%.
to be honest. No one's really
Right.
talking about that. Suddenly it just came up on one of the footy shows, one of the report, Damo or whatever it is, and McClure or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, this is that. I was like, how the fuck does it get out? That's what I want to know. But anyway.
Yeah, you can't hide a lot nowadays when you're doing stuff. So, yeah, it's
A lot of angry Eagle supporters, there really is. And they have a right to be.
And they do, because let's face it, we're struggling.
Yeah.
We've been pretty ordinary so far to start the year. There's not really good signs. I mean, you can see there's a game plan and everything, but we're not near it enough to perform it properly. And then you've got one of your co-captains not really caring. You got Harley Reid possibly a foot out the door as well, doing his stuff, and it's like, what's our image at the moment? It's not great. Like,
we're trying to create that new game plan, but our skill level is nowhere near the level it should be.
Yeah. And how does that go for us as well? Trying to get players like Warner over.
Man.
It's like, they want to come over, and like Oscar Allen should be one of those players that is entertaining Warner. His little cheeky message on the side. Yeah, man, it'd be great to have you play for us. I'm leaving, but come along.
Fuck, that's what I'm saying. And I'm sure, like, in a meeting when Chad Warren has come over and I guess management have met with him, maybe there'd be one of the captains that would have met with him as well and said, hey, man, like, it's fucking great club, we're going places. And imagine if there's Oscar doing exactly that, and then a month later he's like, no, fuck this, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Look, it's not good. It'll be interesting over the next few days what happens. All that really
He's got to come out very soon, at least tomorrow, and explain a bit.
He's got to come out and explain something, or if not, or if he doesn't explain it. Oh, sorry, I've just fucked my mic up. Yep. Or if he doesn't, I've got it. I'm good. Or if he doesn't explain it, fucking play better. Because then if he's playing better, that's the thing. If he's playing better, at least people are like, okay, he's entertaining the future, but fuck it, at least he's giving it a go. The fact that he's not doing well this year, he's only kicked, 3 goals maybe?
Is he going to be, like, because I feel like he's one of the loved players of the Eagles, well, before this, but now he's going to be kind of hated a little bit because of what he's done. Like, that's backstabbing a lot of members, a lot of supporters, and I got a fair to say, next home game, he might get a few Bronx cheers or boos and really a lot of disrespect towards him because of what he's done.
Possibly. We are passionate over here about our football, and we don't like people.
Yeah, because that doesn't happen often, man. You don't like, and it is bigger because it is a captain of the club, and we're struggling. But
if he wasn't a captain, if it was a Tom Cole, no one would give a shit.
That's
I mean, we'd be like, oh, it sucks he wants to go.
Right. And
but it's not, like you said, it's a captain. It's like, well, hold a second, you're supposed to be, you're held to a higher standard than everyone else.
And that's why its magnitude is like right up here. So yeah, anyway. Fucking big story. For me, at the end of the day, he's 26 years old. I feel like we've got some wicked backup in that forward line coming through anyway. And I would be more than happy if he says, yeah, I'm going. I don't mind. I'm at that stage. I think his body's kind of broken. He's slow now. When he's up and running, he can be a great forward player for us.
He could be a great player.
Jake Waterman's killing it. We've got a couple of young lads coming up. Look at, we'll go through some players, but look at Archer Reed's game on the weekend.
Archer Reed, Young Williams.
Yeah, Young Williams.
Yeah.
We've got the guys that can fill that hole, and they're young, hungry. We can get some good draft picks for Oscar. So if that's the way it's going, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
So
anyway. So that's anyway.
Yeah, that had to be straight off the bat.
Yeah, I reckon we had to get out of the way before we get on to
absolutely. All right.
more bad news.
Well,
first of all, though, A bit of respect for the new mic covers, my friend.
Oh, thanks,
the
man.
Eagles, the
Thanks.
Eagles mic covers.
Yeah, if you are watching it
we've cracked
on the
these
video.
out. We've,
It looks good.
looks good. It
Mhm.
fits in with the theme. Anyway,
does.
sorry. Yeah, that's you've got the computer over there now, so I've got the stats on my phone as well. So
Yeah, sweet. So we'll do the rundown,
Do
as we
my
like to call it. We go through all the stats of all players and just give a little brief description of how they're playing and what they're doing. And
yeah,
we like to use the, I guess, the Supercoach scores as a good reflection of how they play.
yeah.
It really is,
It
isn't
really
it?
is because
Effectiveness and-
Supercoach reflects what your effectiveness is in the game. So if you're getting a player might get 20 touches, but if they're just kicking it sideways, 15 meters, that's you're not really doing much. Yeah, you're getting lots of the ball, but you're not advancing it. You're not kicking goals. You're not whatever. So that's why Supercoach is a good little
Good indicator.
indicator.
I like
Thanks.
it.
I was looking for it.
So we got Ryan Marich,
Dude,
killing it. That's
what a
like 2
game.
weeks in a row where he's killed it. And I think the first week he was potentially a sub, if I'm not.
you were yep. He was
Okay.
a sub. Yeah,
So killing it.
yeah. He
Off
was
the back line, his skills are great. His kicking skills are really good.
for a mid-season draft. He's become a good little pickup for us.
And I think he might be a stayer, man.
Yep. In that back line, and that back line's going to need some help. So
Yes, yep,
yes, it
yep.
is. But so he's playing well. Baker,
Bakes,
he's in the guts. He's doing what he's doing. He's trying.
he is,
Like-
and you can really notice it. And fucking hell, there's a lot of people saying that he should be captain now. Just give it to him straight away because on the other hand, the other co-captain is really struggling as well. So
It is. We'll get to his stats. 'Cause
Yep.
He's a little bit further down. But yeah, look, Baker's had a good game.
the much maligned player on our podcast.
Mr. Williams.
You got to give him a pass, I think. I think his tenacity in that was pretty good, and I give him a pass. I don't know what about you.
I give him a pass based on how the rest of our team was.
Yeah, okay.
Based on the rest of our team, how he performed, yeah, he was a shining light. He did well. He competed. He was tough. But as you said, I'm throwing a but there. When you go to your Supercoach stats, you look at their other ruckman in Luke Jackson and how much he dominated.
Well, yeah. I mean, that happens every time with us. The
Yeah,
ruckman dominates
and
because-
Williams isn't a recognised ruckman,
That's
but
right.
neither is Jackson. So
Oh,
he was
really?
being
Okay.
no. Jackson is a
Oh, sorry, Luke Jackson. Yeah,
Luke
yeah.
Jackson, yeah. So
Well, I didn't realise he had that good of a score. Shit. Okay.
So he did well. Don't get me wrong. He did well, but still soundly beaten. Like now, you can blame a lot of the midfield for that. Maybe he he
30.
did the best he could, but the midfield just didn't help him out, which they didn't.
35 hitouts to 22 hitouts.
Yeah, so it's a little bit more square. It's better. It's good. No goals for him, but look,
4 tackles, 1 mark,
I
6 handballs.
I give him a pass. I'll give him a pass for this game.
Yep.
I still don't think him over Flynn is making us better. I don't.
No chance. No.
I just don't think it's like, we said it before. He's not going to like come to the team and be like, oh, we're 10 times better because he's not that
Yep.
sort of a player. So pass for this game, but I mean,
You need that dedicated ruckman.
we
and
need-
Flynn is that. And I don't know what he did in that first round. He just
look, he was
Dumped straight away.
He was thumped in the
Yep.
first round by Wits. No one doubts that for a second. We were smashing clearances, but look what also then Gold Coast have done to better teams since then. They're
Yeah.
still
I
dominating
know.
teams. So
and it's their year, man. I'm telling you.
So Flynn was beaten by just too good of a ruckman.
Yep. Jamie Cripps, decent game.
I
Dead-eyed dick on the weekend, mate.
dude, those 2 pockets. He's so good from the
I
pockets.
know, right?
Like when he gets that ball in the pocket and everyone's like, "Oh, it's a difficult shot." I'm like, you know what? He's just going to slot it because
He
he's
just does his big ass drop punt straight through the middle. He's
just
like, oh,
such a good kick.
my name's Cripps. What's up?
Look, I've always talked about Cripps, how hard he tries, his gut running, all that sort of stuff. 2 goals, that was a small forwards game.
Yep.
You know, they couldn't have asked any more of Cripps, to be honest.
No, you really can't. Does his job like pretty much, and I think there was a really good call by one of the commentators on the weekend about Cripps. He's the unheralded like hero of that team because he does, even if he doesn't get many touches, he does a lot of stuff off the ball, which helps the other players.
And we've said that before. You know,
Yeah.
being at the game, you watch the game and how much he
Yeah.
does stuff. The ball's over here on the wing, getting kicked around, but he's running up and down the other side and making himself available or chasing a player down. Like, he perennial like small forward.
Gov's next on the stat list, which is pretty crazy. He was having an okay game.
He was doing well. Like, but The injury
he's done his-
sours it.
I don't know how long. I haven't looked at how long he's looking out. But
The injury list will
at
be
least-
out like tonight. It's probably out now,
Okay.
but I reckon he's probably actually. I'll
I
bring.
reckon I did hear maybe 1 week, but hopefully it's not longer.
I heard it's about 4.
Oh well, shit.
But as I said, I'm going to bring up because they would have just released the injury lists like now.
Yeah, okay.
So
and
I'll bring
while
it
you're
up
doing
and-
that, and in the case
Oh,
of
it
Gov,
won't take long at all to get there.
in the case of Gov actually do miss, if he misses a month,
Here we go.
I'm okay with it. Where we are, we need to find players. We need to find defenders, even to bring the young guys in, give them the exposure. We're probably going to get smashed, but they need that experience. So I'm okay with it. I always remember when Gov first came into the team, we got decimated by injuries. I think it was maybe even Glassy and someone else who was really good back there as well. And all of a sudden, Gov came in as a young guy.
Mackenzie?
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
I think it was Macca.
And Gov came in and sort of just like showed everyone, holy shit, this kid's wicked. And it was just great for him, I think. But anyway.
Yeah, 2 to 4 weeks it says. So,
Oh, fuck, okay.
so they say it's an adductor strain on the lower end. So
All right. He'll be all right.
Yeah,
Maybe he's an older man now. He might recover a bit longer.
So,
It's
yeah,
probably a
well,
4-weeker.
Let's say it's 3 to 4 to be safe. Yeah.
Probably don't want to rush him.
So that injury sours us a little bit. Yep.
Fuck, that's quality, eh? That's quality loss. Jack Graham doing well again, I guess, as a bit of a, physical enforcer in that middle.
Yeah.
Trying to
Bit of a presence.
doing that tag and roll. I think he may have got the job a little bit on Sarong, but
Here's something that I saw on the weekend. Like, it was a little bit on Sarong. Then he did like a little bit on Brayshaw, and then like
I'd love to
we
see
did a
him
little
do
bit
a hard
in,
tag.
Like the Eagles don't predominantly
I know
tag.
that.
Like that role used to go to Hutch.
Hutchinson. Oh, okay.
It was Hutchinson, yeah.
Okay.
Wasn't it? I'm sure it was. Anyway,
I
someone correct us
don't
if I'm
remember the
wrong.
last tagger we ever had. I mean, who was our last tagger? Like, legit.
Yeah, it would have been Hutchinson. Anyway, but like, I would like to see that. Like, a lot of teams are doing it this year, and like, you look at players like Lockie Neal, Dacos, all these stars getting shut down by a hard tag for the game. I hate taggers myself.
Yeah.
I think it just ruins the game. But you know what? Let's try to take out one of their good players. Like, we're playing GWS this weekend. Let's take out a Green. Let's take out a Whitfield. Let's take out someone like that to just take out a Bournemouth or whatever. But
I'd like to see him try and do that, and he'd be the perfect player to do it because I don't think he really creates. For us.
he's that like he's that antagonist.
Enforcer sort of guy.
Next up is your little favorite, Archer Reed.
What a fantastic game by the Reed.
Only 8 disposals, but 2 goals too.
Yeah, showed a lot.
Back
Just
up,
showed a
right?
lot,
He just stays in the team for me, and just keep developing him. That's all we can do with him.
100%, man.
100%.
And I think he's a fine backup ruck as well. So I reckon he did a really good job. Tim Kelly,
No, you
another
missed.
interesting.
You missed.
Oh fuck, Harley Reid, the other
One
Reid.
Reed to another.
The other Reid. All right, so
Where-
let's take a little step.
We can probably delve a few into here. Again, look, 15 disposals. He seems
Which
to be,
he gets a lot of the time
he
around
seems
that.
to be around that 15 disposal mark. He needs to be in the 20s. A few people have come out and said, if you're the professionals and stuff, saying like he probably shouldn't be midfield. They just don't think he's got the tank for it.
Yeah,
Stick
you're
him
right.
in a half back role or a half forward role. Whatever they do
Fine,
with it,
do it.
Just do something.
Yeah.
He seems to let players get under his skin at the moment. And yeah, look, he's 19 years old. He's still got to learn. But just, my God, if people just say stuff to you. Supposedly Sarong did say something bad to him. That's why he dropped him, because
He
there
did.
was no push and shove before.
Yeah.
And clearly he said something.
And I think it was just after a miss, right? He missed it.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Sarong has said something and he's just gone, what?
It's
Bang.
just absolutely whacked him. Now, you don't know what was said. We don't know what was said. But, like, it reminds me of that many years ago when Selwood was on, what's his name, from Dockers, Solomon, I think it was, and made crap of something about one of his tattoos.
Gotcha.
That was apparently it was his daughter or something who
Yeah.
had died or something like that. And it's like, you hope it's nothing bad like that Sarong said, but, he's probably said something that means a lot to Reed, and that's why he's done it. So, if he said something that is very personal to Reed and that, fine. But if it's just someone being like, "Oh, you suck, dickhead," fucking just get on with the game, Reed. Like,
Yeah, he needs to.
like you gotta let those people not worry about you, because you're gonna be copping that for the rest of your career. So you have
100%.
got to learn to get over that. For me, Doggo, one little thing. He took a fantastic mark, like he did in the last derby. Great mark.
He loves doing that
Goes
little
up,
side little
Yep.
on the shoulders.
And he took a nice mark, went back, kicked the goal, as you have to do after taking a mark, and it's great. Now, this is something that I'm critical of, not just of Reed, the whole AFL at the moment.
Oh.
These fucking celebrations, dude. All these celebrations that players do, like, you know, like all these fucking hand signals and handshakes. Fuck me, you kicked a goal. That's your job. You're doing your, like...
You're not complaining about Reed and Kelly's little celebration,
If
are
they
you?
spend as much
They
time...
do all that all the time.
If they are spending as much time working on getting the ball in the guts as they did on working on that fucking handshake, because you don't learn that handshake overnight.
Couple of nights out, dinner, whatever, you'll learn that easy, man.
Oh, I've got nothing wrong.
And I quite like it. I'd like to learn it,
I've
actually.
got nothing wrong with camaraderie and the boys. Yeah, that's sort of great. But just walk up and you just do a couple of fucking start dancing, pull out a fucking Jesus, just handshake, do a little thing and move on. But like, no, it annoys me a little bit because it's like, or on the flip side, I don't mind that if we're winning and we're smashing the fuck out of the team.
Yeah, then you can celebrate a little bit.
Then celebrate and do that. It's like, wicked. I've got my 10th possession and kicked the goal while we're 20 points down. High fucking. That's not the time to do it.
I get it.
Do it
in
when,
that regard. Yeah.
Do it when it's really there to do it, not just because every time you kick a goal, that's what you do. You know, do it because it's like, we just beat the Dockers after the siren or something like that.
Right.
Then fucking bring it out. That's when I'd like to see it.
You're fucking 30, 40 points down, and you're celebrating with a wicked handshake. Like,
it reminds me. It reminds me of the old Josh Hill.
I know,
Like, you know,
if that's where you're going, I fully get that.
That's more where I'm going with it. It's like celebrate when it's when it's there to celebrate, not just because you kicked a goal. Because that's what you need to be doing as a football player.
Good call, man. Yeah, okay, that's cool. I'm down with that.
That's my little gripe for the week.
That's good.
Harbour's gripe. Another segment.
I think I loved. I did enjoy how they played him off of half back. I was like, finally, they're giving a bit of space off the half back, 50-metre line. Awesome. Let's do it again next week. Fuck it. Don't worry about putting him in the middle with the GWS boys. Don't worry about it. Just do that again.
Yep.
Let him get the ball. Let him get a touch back. You know, like. Give him some fucking space and to breathe and do his thing. Because every possession he has, we've said, creates. It really does, or he tries to anyway. Oh
yeah, well he's one of those elite users.
Yeah.
He's like he doesn't usually make bad decisions. So
let him do a Sheasel and a fucking Dacos in their first year. He never had a chance to do it.
He never did. It was like, hey, welcome to the Eagles. Go be our best midfielder.
Right, fucking hell.
Speaking of the next midfielder you were about to mention.
Okay, so Tim Kelly.
You had some
fucking
things.
hell, he struggled, man.
Yeah.
He struggled again. What can we say? He pulled out one good game last week. First game was quiet. We're only 3 games in, and still it's still hard to get that big bulk of
stats and stuff to make an informed decision. But I think it's safe to say that we lost on that trade.
Oh, look, everyone's saying that. I don't like doing that. It's hindsight bullshit.
Well, what has he done though since we got him?
No, I get that. I think he won a best and fairest for us. But
he's won a best and fairest, but like he's a good player playing on a not so good team, so you'd expect him to be winning best and fairest. But like
it's bullshit because everyone that is saying that now, we fucked up the trade. Bullshit. At the time, it was perfect. We were in the window.
At the time, it was
so
perfect.
You can't
but
look at that. Like we had Shuey, we had Yoey, we had fucking Kelly joining them. We still had the greatest midfield. We had Nat Nui still there.
Yeah. Sorry, what I mean is though is that
there's no doubt it hasn't worked out, but that's the hindsight bullshit. I don't know.
I liken it to the what's it called? The Horn Francis trade.
First
year, North Melbourne was, all of those guys are stars. Gone to Port Adelaide, and it's just like, nah, he's just okay. He's not.
I thought he's really good still, though. No, he's gotten better since being at Port. No? Oh, okay.
Not this year.
Right, yeah.
Definitely not this year.
He hasn't done much this year, yeah.
Yeah, so like he was, what's the trade good at the time? 100% agree with you there, but he was brought in to be that star, 30-something possessions a game.
Yes.
Break up in games, do that sort of stuff. But so half the time, it just looks like he doesn't care.
Which, yeah, okay.
And that's what I mean by where we lost out by the trade is that we were supposed to get this star that was going to help take us to the next premiership, and he's just coming in and being a midfielder.
Yeah, because the window was still there. Then COVID hit, and then fucking injuries and all that shit.
Anyway,
which is I think that's what other clubs that are going to try and get Reedy. They're going to think he's going to come in as a midfielder, just like and get those 30 possessions But maybe he's not made for that. Maybe we've tried him for long enough now in the midfield, and maybe he's just not going to do that.
Look, he did have the interrupted
forward pinch hitter, half backer. Yeah, maybe that's his spots, man.
He has a big body. He's got to use it. But like, he did have that interrupted preseason. Maybe after the mid-season buys, chucking back in the midfield after he's got a whole bunch of games under him, and maybe he just needs to work on his tank a little bit.
You wouldn't drop him though, would you?
No.
To the waffle, because a lot of people are calling for his head.
Yeah, I saw people
There's
saying
no
that.
point.
Drop him
I
to
don't
the
know if there's any
waffle.
point doing that.
If you're gonna drop him to the waffle, you may as well call me up to play. Then that's the type of stupid comment that is. Like seriously, if you're gonna drop him, you may as well just not bother. Like seriously, that's just stupid.
Yeah, I don't think there's any point dropping him.
No.
Tyrell Dewar a bit quieter. No, I've still got 19 touches. I didn't see him as much. I guess only quiet because he didn't kick a couple of goals like he did last week.
Yeah, and that may be his benchmark sort of thing. He's going to be impactful if he can hit the scoreboard. If he's just that mixed in between players, just like,
I don't know. You still got to persist with him, I think. He's shown a little bit.
Yeah, look, he's done enough. And while Hutchinson's injured, I think he just holds his spot there as he is.
Good to see Jack Williams back in the team.
We've talked about him getting a game, and we're glad he got picked up.
Yeah.
Took a nice block, kicked a nice goal.
He did.
8 possessions and a goal. Key forward. I mean, look.
For a young key forward.
And he did more than the captain. So
Fuck, that's right. Learning his craft. And 5 tackles.
5 tackles, so that's good.
Yeah, I saw him getting a couple of hard tackles in there, which was really nice to see.
Yeah, because I think he's still a bit because he's had some injury worries. So he's
he's still lightly framed. Like I think that'll come on.
He hasn't filled out yet. So yeah, he's a work in progress.
Okay, so the other cap, who's getting a lot of heat on social media, a lot of heat.
He's getting a lot, dude. 13 possessions off of that role that we're talking about giving to Reed. Like, does he go in the guts? Is he? Because talk about him playing in the guts, and he's not in the guts. He plays that half small forward role or that small defensive role, but that's something that Hoff does. Like, what's he?
I honestly don't know now. I'm really torn with Doug. Ultra loyal, tough.
Oh, loyal as, but.
Premiership hero.
Seems to have gone just a step backwards. He's just sort of
ability-wise and on the field, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know why. Like
skills-wise, fucking not up to par, man.
Not at the moment,
especially for a captain. And you want to see more of your captain. You want to see them try and fire people up. And
I used to love because obviously he's in a similar position to Hearn, that little halfback flank role sort of thing, which Herney was, but. Whenever the camera's panned to Herney, he's talking, he's chatting, he's moving, he's all that sort of stuff.
Being a general in a way,
he's being a general. He's getting the troops going and all that sort of stuff. He wants the ball in his hands to, because let's face it, Herney was an elite kick, but he wanted that responsibility. He wanted to do that stuff. Where Duggan plays his position, and that's a sort of.
It seems so quiet.
Yeah,
doesn't feel. He's obviously voted that position for a reason because the players voted.
Yeah, but he just seems.
From an outside point of view and a fan's perspective, we don't see
we don't know
why that is.
So
it's really weird, eh?
I just want to see more. Just that, he's not in any danger, but I just want to see more.
Yeah, man. Jaden Hunt, I think he just played okay. Tried his heart out.
Missed a couple of shots, maybe.
Oh, he did. He was a bit angry at himself. He probably could have slotted them.
Could have slotted at least one more, but
yeah.
Look, he's not the worst. Tommy Cole. Jeez, I think, honestly, if anyone's in danger of losing position, it's probably that guy. He does okay, but he's not... I don't know.
He's another one. Premiership hero.
It doesn't... he's just there at the moment.
Just there. And
but who's pushing him out?
Small lockdown defender again. I don't know. I think he still pops up and does some good things during the game.
Oh, yeah, absolutely he does. Are we expecting too much? It's 13 disposals. You're a half-back flanker. Maybe that's just the thing, but...
No, I think Coley's all right, to be honest. But I'm not. Yeah, we'll see how it keeps going, I guess, with the year going out.
Yep.
Jimby he's a gun. Oh. We loving Jimby.
Jimby, how many tackles did he lay this week? Because I forgot what it was.
So Jimby has got, not as many as you think. Only 3 tackles.
I thought he laid more. But you look at his super score, he's super effective. He's just a unit, dude.
Yeah, he is.
He's such a
His
unit.
shoulders are fucking huge. His chest is out there bulging.
He's a big boy. So I like to see him just playing that defender role. Every now and then chuck him into the guts just for a big angry boy, lay a tackle, just a little pinch hit, little midfield, and then drop back, or start in the midfield and then float back as a spare or something.
That's a good idea, Coach Arbel, but I don't see it happen more often. That needs to happen a bit more. When a Baker is on the bench or something, fuck it, let's put Jimby in there and fire them up a bit. And that's what I'd like to see.
Yeah.
Liam Ryan does his thing, did all right, but a bit quiet this game.
10 disposals on a goal, a bit quiet this game. Obviously the ball was living up the other end more, but Out of all the small forwards, he was the best
Yeah.
in my mind.
Like fucking scary, actually. Yeah, the
And
small
that's-
forwards, which we.
Oh, sorry, Cripps was.
Oh, that's right.
Cripps was
He
best,
was
but
good.
like the other ones, and they're below him still that we haven't gotten to yet, and there's 3 of them there. Hoffy, I mean,
Who did he
look,
play on?
well,
'Cause
who do you think he played on? He played on Bolton.
he killed him. Yeah.
Bolton only got 2 behinds. He got a lot of the ball and he used it well, but whenever he was
Did he actually get a lot of the ball? I hardly saw him.
got 21 disposals,
Shit.
but like
Okay.
they would have been when he ran through the midfield minutes more.
14 handballs. Yeah. Okay.
So that's when that's when you're in the middle a bit and you're feeding it
Yeah.
out. When he was forward,
Yeah, he got shut down pretty well. Hey.
Hoffy does his thing, man. He's one of our best. He doesn't get
He
all of
is.
the ball, but
He's fucking awesome.
I love the way he plays. One of my favorite players.
Noah Long is the interesting cat. A lot of people calling for his head, and probably right to do
Well,
so.
The next 3, let's lump them together.
Yeah, because they're all
Long,
small
Owies,
forwards.
and Brockman, all small forwards.
All struggling.
2 goals between them.
Mm.
23 disposals between them. I just lost my left earpiece. That's
It's
interesting.
okay. You don't need it.
Just sounds weird now. But yeah, so I mean, Owies and Brockman, 6 possessions each and a goal each.
Fuck, he's just quiet. We need him to do more, man. Like,
Needs to do more. Did he late tackle? He has been tackling a bit. How did he go in the tackle department this week?
so he's got he got 3 tackles.
And Brockman,
Brockman, where's Brockman?
right below him.
2 tackles.
So
Probably want a bit more, but yeah, I don't
because
know.
I find that's one of our issues at the moment is the ball comes like when we get it in because we're not a big forward 50 team. Like what was our forward? I don't think it has forward 50s on here for me. No, it doesn't. But like we don't seem to lock it up.
Not much at all. No.
Not much. It just seems to come out
Yeah,
too easy. For
Way
me.
too easy.
The second game we did okay, but then the other games it's
Small forwards are just sucking badly, man.
just need
Badly.
more pressure.
Yep. And
Um,
I would have expected a bit more from a Tyler Brockman as well. He's come from Hawks, and he was a lot of
Raps, a lot of raps,
on him, man.
And
I remember Dermy Brereton saying that he's going to be one of the best players in the AFL.
great trade.
Only like 2 years ago.
Yep, and fucking
He's
where's
just showing fuck all at the moment.
Jeremy call up the show and give you a bill.
Dermy, yeah.
I said sure, not show, but whatever. I'm
Yeah.
a bit tired, sorry. So that's a little disappointing from him.
What
Harry
about Harry
Edwards.
Edwards?
So
Who was he playing on?
he would have been on
A miss?
Tracy.
Tracy.
And look, Tracy had a
3
massive
goals.
game.
3 goals, 114 points, Supercoach.
Yeah, I don't understand why Supercoach is so high. Like, I mean,
6, 7, 5.
I guess just contested marks, kick goals. They're just points. But like, he was beaten but not destroyed. But then at the same time, it was one of those things. He was taken off as a tactical sub, and then McGovern goes down 2 minutes later. Like, how often does that happen?
It's bad timing.
And that's when we get to our next player who we've already talked about, Alan. And they had to swing Alan backwards because we just had no defenders.
Yeah.
So he went back for the last little bit, which
And did fuck all, to be honest. He just looked slow and on
Yeah.
go. And
well, he's probably thinking about dinner with Mitchell or
God,
whatever. But like,
fuck's sakes.
he's also not a defender, so you can't expect too much of him. But yeah, it was a very, 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 very poor game for him. So I want to
Yep.
definitely. And look, Hewitt, honestly, don't start him as a sub ever again. That dude, like, he's coming back from injury, fine, but he's got to play. Just play him.
He actually made a dead set impact when he came on.
He came on.
It was really
some
good.
Great, you look at he came on. He's only on for I don't know what his
33 minutes?
no 33% of the game time.
Oh,
But
there you
that's-
go, yeah.
He played 30% of the game, and that's assuming he wasn't then
Mhm.
benched as well
Yep.
after he came on. So
Yep.
he played bugger all time, and he got more disposals than Allen, just as many as Owies and Brockman.
He looked great.
Like-
he actually looked real good when he came on.
Play him, just play him.
Yeah, give him the minutes on
Stop.
the field.
If you want to put someone as
Put
a
him right in
sub,
the middle and
put-
just go for it.
put like a I don't know. I don't know who you're gonna fucking.
A sub, our next sub. I
Who
mean, you
your
got to
next
get
sub's
Bo
gonna
Allen
be.
back in next week. But
Yeah, it was interesting why he wasn't why they didn't play him. Like
probably still recovering from being super crook. I don't
Jeez,
know.
I don't know, but for me, he was a lock if he's not on the injury list. I mean, if I have a look now, if I bring that up again,
He'll be back in.
he's
this
not.
Week.
He's got to be playing. Sorry, like
Yeah, he'll travel this week. There you go, man. That's a pretty decent rundown.
we've got our favourite segment to do, Doggo.
Favorite segment. Oh dear. Okay, favorite segment, ladies and gentlemen.
Did you forget this?
If you're the first time watching, this is one of our favorite segments. It is called the Petrol Watch.
Sky-high petrol prices.
Petrol prices are turning the tide.
Now, Fuel Watch. Perks petrol prices. Brought to you by Fuel Watch and 7 News.
Oh, the petrol prices, baby, the sky high.
I'm not even watching it, and I just know when that face is coming up. I love it. Yeah, look, he was dropped. He didn't play. He was omitted from the team. So there's not much to talk about with the Petrol Watch.
Yeah, I did have something, but I didn't screenshot it. So anyway, with my social media prowess and stalking of people and trying to spam the shit out of it, there was some people saying that, they need to get Petra back in the team, Petra this, Petra that. And I'm like, yeah, he should have been our sub, and he can just give him a spark in the middle. I'm like,
he came on as a sub.
I fucking said, I had to comment. I said, you guys don't mean Jack Petricelli, do you? Because I was saying Petra. I mean, there is only probably one person they're talking about. And I was just sort of,
stirring the pot.
And I can't even remember if someone got back to me, to be honest with you. But just that could almost align with the dickhead comment of the week. I'm just like, how the fuck do these people want him to be back in the team? It just blows our mind.
He was in the team the other week. He came on as a sub. He kicked that one goal, came on, kicked it off straight away, and then did nothing for the rest of the game.
And that's what people remember, though.
Yeah, but they remember that, he came on, kicked the goal. It's like, yeah, he's on.
Oh, he made a wicked impact.
He's the fresh player. They were playing in Brisbane, and it was scorching hot, 90% humidity. So he's the fresh player.
Yeah.
So he ran into the pocket, and he got on the end of a good play from the half-back line.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a good kick for goal.
Yeah.
We're not doubting that. But then he did nothing for the rest of the game. He's the fresh player.
And that's why he got omitted.
That's why he got omitted.
Uh-huh.
And McGovern goes out, but he hasn't come back in for McGovern. I don't know who comes in for McGovern, but
Bo Allen.
Oh, Bo Allen. Sorry,
Maybe a defender, I guess.
Sorry, yeah. We bring in Bo Allen, but like at the end of the day, it's like, well, no, I don't. Right now, Petricelli plays if there are injuries, and no more. Like
a lot of injuries, yeah.
Yeah, like he's down. Speaking of dropped, Clay Hall got dropped. Why did he get dropped? He had an awesome game.
That was the mystery, right? We saw the teams come out Thursday, Friday night, and it was like you were like, how the fuck did that happen?
On the Friday, once they announced the last teams,
back in.
I was like, why is he dropped? Get rid of I don't know, an Owies, or get rid of a Brockman. Put him in.
I prefer that.
He played that first game. He laid I think it was 11 tackles. He used the ball well. I was just like, I remember saying at the start of the show, I'd like to see Hall playing more this year. And
yeah.
Forgive my voice, sorry, I've lost my voice a little bit. It's a bit scratchy.
It sounds good.
Yeah, it's all right, yeah. But yeah, I was a little bit shocked at that. So, does that lead us into the bonehead comments of the week? Or
yeah, that's one.
It's time for the dickhead social media comment of the week.
Which, have you got any?
Oh, was that yours?
Yeah, that had to be mine because they were saying bring petrol in. I just sort of had a good joke.
I did have one, and same as you, I just keep forgetting to screenshot it, and I've got to start doing that now. I've got to remember to do that. But mine was, it was something along the lines, and again, it's people still bringing up Simo. Just let Minnie do his thing. Let him try and do something. But people saying oh, we clearly need Simo back. Is it tongue in cheek a comment? I don't know, but come on, that ship has sailed. We were stagnant.
I don't think we need him back. No,
we don't need him back. Just build that bridge and get over it. People need to stop commenting on Simo and start commenting on what our team can do to get better.
It's so weird seeing him in the commentary boxes.
It is weird, actually. Yeah,
and on TV shows and whatnot. Because I still you still look at him as our coach in a way. It's Simo, man.
Is,
and he does refer. It's funny when he refers to the Eagles when talking about we. He still says we a lot.
Yeah,
which I can understand that he's a big part of his life.
A lot of people are touting him to possibly be the first inaugural Tassie coach.
No chance, man. Why would that happen? Haven't they've penciled in fucking Buckley or something like that? I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
Isn't Buckley's a Tasmanian as well?
I heard his name get thrown up.
That's interesting. Okay, I haven't heard that one.
It is interesting. It was only in not on any official side or any official thing, but it's a little.
I reckon Buckley or one of the new guys like Longmire is just gone, or Longmire just left Sydney, right?
Anyway,
or the Port Adelaide coach, something like that.
Anyway, Supercoach.
Yeah, okay. Supercoach, yeah.
Supercoach. How did you do, Doggo?
I lost, but My score was okay. I wasn't too like
What was
disappointed.
your
how
score? It may have been mine because my score was...
1850 or something.
Oh, okay. I did beat you. I got 1904.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, bloody Neil getting tagged, picking the wrong rookies. Just everything I'm picking is just going to shit. So don't follow my team, dog.
Neil still got like over
Still
100
got
or something.
no, he got 71.
Oh, okay.
He's getting tagged to shit. Sheasel seems to be a shadow of himself.
Yeah, what's he doing?
Fuck all.
Jeez, is he a different position now? Maybe.
He's in midfield.
Okay.
But he's just, I don't know. The rest of North Melbourne are actually playing okay now, so that means he's playing better. I mean, he's playing less because he doesn't have to carry the team anymore as a 21-year-old. But like, all my rookies and my half prices are doing good. But yeah, everyone else is a bit dog shit. So I need a bit of luck next week, doggo.
Yeah, I had
sitting down towards the end a little bit.
I think my actually had to count my lowest score that had to, because it was top 18 or something, wasn't
Top
it?
18, so you dropped 5 worst
And
scores.
Maybe, yeah, shit, okay. Oh, it doesn't have it now anyway, so that sucks. But it is what it is, man.
Yeah,
I was okay.
It's not been a great start to my year. I mean, last year I was inside the top 2,000. I think right now I'm in the top 70,000.
I don't know, is Jace doing bloody wicked, eh?
He's at a...
What's his? Actually, I saw Jace versus Rob, wasn't it?
Yeah, Jace lost to Rob.
Jace scored like fucking huge, but they've got like very similar teams.
They only had like 6. They only had 6 unique players, and that's the worst thing. It's 6 unique players.
Like copied each other's team.
So it's 6 unique players, but you're dropping your 5 worst. So the only way Rob could win was literally all those unique players had to do worse than the rest of them. Otherwise, Jason wins.
Wow. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
It's very because they had so many similar players. So if all their same similar players do shit, it just comes down to those players. So yeah,
Okay.
but yeah, I mean, and Jason won his first game by 1 point as well. The first
That's
week.
right. Yeah.
So yeah, so Jace is off to a bit of a flyer,
Killing it.
killing it.
All right. Next game, mate. Next game.
Off to GW. Actually, it's a big long road trip.
Oh, we got 2 weeks away, right?
Yep.
In Adelaide as well.
Yep. So the trip.
Very interesting.
And it's funny, I heard McWalter talking about it. He's like, yeah, it'll be great, get away together and, get the team together and
And that is good. It's always a good bonding experience.
bonding experience and all that sort of stuff. And I'm like, they're going to, I hope so. It is, but fucking, I don't know. We've got to have some sort of, oh, my earpiece is working now. That's good. We've got to have some sort of response. We can't be doing this anymore. Like, we need a response.
They will.
We need something. We need someone to stand up, someone to put their hand up and fucking put everyone on your shoulders and carry them forward. I don't like. For me, dude, try some changes. Bring in Hewitt. Bring in Hewitt to the starting 22. Bring in Flynn, and bring in Bo Allen.
He's got to travel and play the next game
and
for sure.
And possibly a Clay Hall. I mean, we're probably
got to bring him.
Probably going to take a big squad anyway because we're away for so long and all that, and they still do their training while they're away. So, yeah.
And you probably wouldn't. You got to leave a couple of guys behind, like Noah Long. Do you leave him out? Do you leave?
I think most of that team that played that week, except with the exception of McGovern, will travel.
Yeah.
And then all the emergencies from last week, plus another 5 or 6 will travel with them.
It's pretty good. We've got a good list to choose. Like there's not many injuries, except I'm just hanging for Yowie to come back, but he'll really help us in that midfield. Like we miss him so much.
We need Yowie back.
It's like a fucking hole in the head.
Yeah. And if you ever wanted a hole in the head, it's now. When it's to do with Yowie coming back. Actually, I'm just going to quickly check. While you,
he's 2 to 3.
Is he still 2 to 3?
Oh yeah, I think he is.
He is.
He'll come back maybe after Gather.
According to this, which is updated today, he's 4 to 5.
Fucking hell, that's bullshit, eh?
I mean, when you look at our injury list, you asked where Chester was. He's ankle 6 to 8 weeks away.
Chess, wow.
Yeah, so that's why we haven't seen him. He just can't get back on the fucking pitch, dude. He just is injured all the time.
Oh man, I wonder if that's the end of Chester. Honestly,
have you noticed though? So many, we've been getting lots of injuries lately, but all new players we bring in just get injured. All our rookies, they just get injured. They can just never be on the park, with the exception of Reid, who had the suspension last year and was a bit injured at the start of this year. Yep. Everyone else is just injured or not playing. It's
terrible luck.
Like, yeah. Jamison's out. Hutchinson's still out for another week.
Oh yeah, Jamison.
Yeah, he's out for 3 to 4 weeks. Waterman.
So they'll leave Hutch for the next 2 weeks.
So Waterman is a test.
Oh God, let's hope he get up. Oh God, we miss him.
Do we need him back?
Yes.
So So just looking at it as well here, they've got the little in the mix thing on the AFL website, and so they've said McGovern's out with a lower end adopter strain. They said the options include draftee Job Shanahan,
Okay, sweet. Yeah, some new fresh,
who can play
fresh
at
face.
either end of the ground and impress during a summer match practice as a key defender. Also, Sandy Brock.
Yes. I've heard his name thrown up. I'd
then-
love to get Gross into the midfield.
Yeah.
Chuck him in.
It's strange they don't mention him here. Oh no, there he is. Sorry, there. Drafty Tom Gross has hit form during waffle practice matches
Beautiful.
and should be considered alongside drafty defender Bo Allen.
Beautiful.
And
Bring
they
Gross
said
over.
the Eagles could turn to
put him in.
impressive youngster Clay Hall. It's funny, all these guys say what we say. So maybe, you know.
It's crazy. We're not putting them in. Fucking hell, blood the youth. I don't know. There's a billion. All of us fans on social media can all see it as well. That they're calling for it, but I don't know. We just don't seem to want to do it. I think, to be honest, for Minnie as a coach, it's his first 3 games of the season, and he's trying to find out
where the balance is, where,
how their players are and what they
Mhm.
look like and how they work. And
I
so you
reckon-
got to give him time, I guess.
I reckon you can do another couple of games, and after that,
Mm.
you can really start to be harsh. And
Yeah.
you can be like, you know what? You're gone.
You're a premiership team. You've won a premiership. You've been loyal for us for ages, but sorry, mate, you're going to have to go to the waffle.
Yeah.
I've got to make a statement here. You're playing shit.
Yeah. If
That's what you've got to do. He has to do that.
Yeah, we can't just keep giving people rides.
That's
for
where
something
Simo
to
fucked
do.
up for many years.
For the last couple of years, he
Yeah.
just didn't put people back when they needed to go back. People
Mhm.
just played like Petruccelli, just played because his name was there, and
But a lot of them played on their reputation as well.
yeah,
When a lot of them were struggling, like a Tim Kelly or, Tommy Cole, for instance.
I mean, Tim Kelly's never going back to the waffle. Like, he just won't. But he's got to start playing better.
Mm.
And I don't know. Maybe you do send him back to the waffle. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't know. Maybe you do, man. We'll see you the next 1 or 2 weeks. See how he goes, I guess.
Definitely more from him. But yeah, look. I noticed we had a golden tip thing. Did they?
Oh, we did. No, he tipped an Eagles win.
Oh, okay.
Um,
So sorry.
Not sure about his possession. That was Brendan Sharp.
Yeah, Sharpie. Good to see you, Sharpie.
Yeah, it is good.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to.
No.
If you've tipped Eagles winning, you're not close enough to get it. And you and I both missed. I said
Yeah, we
I
both
said
said it.
Eagles by. I think I said I was pretty confident in like 24 points, and I think I
Yeah.
had a handful of goals for Ryan.
Mhm.
It was my tip, and you had I
What
forget.
did I say? I
No,
can't
you
even
you said
remember.
another small forward with
I
as
actually
many
can't remember.
goals, and the margin was a bit bigger. I think you said 36 or 34. It was 30 something. We're gonna start writing this down.
All right, we should.
We found the pen, so
Okay. Well, let's get into it. Golden tip time. GWS. Straight off the bat. Well, we're going to lose. We definitely will lose. But I think it won't be like we all thought it was going to be a bloodbath at Brisbane. I think there will be a response because I think it's all sometimes a psychological game, man. It is, and they'll go over there not thinking we got a fucking chance in hell. And then GWS go, oh, yeah, it's just a shit Eagles. We'll smash them. So they don't try as hard. We try our best, and it brings that gap a little bit smaller, just like the Brisbane game. So I'm going to say we lose by 20 points.
20 points.
Yeah, there's my spiel. Geez, okay. Brisbane, hang on, GWS. We're versing them. Let's say player stat. I'll do something a little bit different. Jaden Hunt.
Oh, gonna hunt. Okay.
Yeah, he'll have a ripper game. 22 touches, and he'll jag a goal.
Oh, okay. Okay,
All
I like it. Yeah, I want to go Eagles, but I just off the latest, I just can't. So I'm gonna go GWS. I agree. I don't
Bloodbath?
think it's gonna be a bloodbath, but it's not gonna be close. So I'm gonna go 25. So that's close to you. It's just-
Okay.
if we can, look, honestly, if we can
It's
keep it,
passable, eh?
if we can do a 4-goal margin, I'm happy with that. As long as it's not like, when I say 24 points, as long as it's not like blown out to a 60-point lead and then GWS stop trying to get a couple of goals at the end and
Yeah.
makes it look better. I think it's going to be, I want it to be tight all the way and then we just lose because it's like a goal each
Yep.
quarter sort of thing. Then, 25 points. Hoffy is going to get, here we go, I've been thinking about this one. He's going to get 15 disposals with 5 intercept possessions
Whoa.
and keep Toby Green to 0 goals.
Ooh, I love that. That's a good one. I like it. He'll kill Kelly. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
We definitely need to write that down because I will not forget.
Yeah, that's
I
cool.
will not remember that.
Well, the best thing about it's recorded and it's going online. So
Absolutely.
if you all have a golden tip, you know where to put it.
Yep.
Somewhere. Somewhere.
Somewhere will be on
In
the,
the stats,
on,
in the
on,
chat.
on the chat on the page.
That's right.
And you will be in with that shot to win your $30 voucher from Dan Murphy's, and we want to be giving it away soon.
We do. We want you to buy a 6-pack of Miller's.
You don't have to buy it because we'll be buying it for you.
Oh, that's
because
right. We'll ship you a 6-pack of this shit beer
You don't get
and
it.
pretend that we gave you a Dan. No, I'm joking.
You get your $30 gift voucher to Dan Murphy's or an outlet of your choice.
And I like it, an outlet of your choice, because you might not like Dan Murphy's. They might want a $30 voucher for McDonald's or something.
They don't do
Is that a thing?
I don't think they do vouchers.
Oh, it's
at
not a thing.
McDonald's,
All right,
but
well,
like
there you go.
a JB Hi-Fi or something.
Ooh,
There you go.
I like
You
it.
can buy half a DVD with that.
Wow, interesting. DVDs, do they still sell DVDs?
They're somewhere there.
Okay, all right, there you go. Winging it back. What a rundown of the Derby, guys. Geez, that was a bit to dissect there, wasn't there?
Always is, mate.
Um,
Until next week.
yeah, sure. Until next week.
See you, boys.
Adios.
Not afraid to tell it like it is on the pod. Eagles in our heart, that's the whole